Hi, it's Anne Marie. The recent hurricanes and storms in Texas and Florida have brought homeowners insurance in the forefront. And while we don't have flooding and hurricanes in Southern California, the risk of fire and earthquakes is real. So I wanted to take a real quick moment and talk to you about homeowners insurance and if you have enough coverage. Now, before we talk about whether or not you have the right coverage for a catastrophe, I want to mention there's other events that could trigger you need to review your homeowner's insurance. Pretty much it's a good idea to look at it annually, and if you have done any recent remodeling or renovations, it's probably increased the value of your home. And although there are some things that could actually lower your premiums, like adding a new roof, you want to touch base with your insurance provider before you start work. Also, if you have acquired valuables like art, jewelry, rugs, you're going to want to update your homeowner's insurance too to make sure these items are in the coverage. And since many people work from home these days, have home-based businesses, they might be surprised to learn that they aren't covered by their general homeowner's insurance policies. So they want to make sure that they let their insurance provider know about this and make sure that that is covered as well. My insurance provider told me that most claims are due to water losses, to water damage. And since most policies do not cover slow leaks, it's really important to do plumbing maintenance. So what they mean by this is to change out your angle stops and your supply lines every 10 years and always, double check your grout to make sure it's sealed in shower pans, shower valves, etc. Okay, so now I want to talk about earthquake coverage. A lot of people might be surprised to find out that earthquake damage is not covered in their standard policy. The only place that you can get earthquake insurance is through the state. So you should go visit the California Earthquake Authority's website, which is earthquakeauthority.com. They have an online calculator where you can play around with premiums and see what might be a good fit for you. I just did it, and I was really surprised to find out it's not as expensive as I thought it was. So in the event of a catastrophe and that you lose your home, another couple of things that you want to think about ahead of time is if you have enough dwelling coverage extended replacement costs. This possibly could be 125%. The reason is, let's say you've got an $800,000 home, it might cost $1 million to rebuild it. Building costs can change quickly, and a lot of things go into the cost of building, labor and materials. For example, a lot of resources right now are going to be going towards Texas and Florida, and this is going to increase the building costs nationally. Also, you want to think about if you have enough coverage for living expenses, additional living expenses. In the event that your home is not habitable, it's not livable, and you have to go live elsewhere, you want to make sure that you've got a provision in there that covers additional living expenses. So if you have any additional insurance questions, please give me a call and I'll put you in touch with a licensed insurance provider. Call me for all of your real estate needs. I appreciate your referrals and I appreciate the questions that you guys are asking me. I look forward to our next conversation.